Okay, so I just saw yet another video from another composer talking about why you shouldn't upload your music to royalty-free libraries like Artlist, why you shouldn't upload your music to Motion Array or Pond5, because there's no real money in it. That's a statement. Now, this fellow composer goes on to talk about why you should only work with exclusive libraries. On this channel, of course, I am talking only about stock libraries, only about royalty-free libraries. It's no secret. But you will never, ever hear me talk about not doing sync libraries. You will never hear me talk about do not do that. It's not about not doing, it's about doing more. Many composers do everything, like myself. I am involved with sync libraries, I'm involved with exclusive libraries. However, the statement that there's no real money in royalty-free libraries, in libraries like Artlist, libraries like Motion Array, it's not true. We know that that's not true. This fellow composer goes on to say that all of these libraries have become subscriptions, so you can't really make any money in it. It's precisely because they have become subscription that we make more money. I have shared this here on the channel. You can go and watch my friend Stevie B, who is doing fantastic with Artlist, by the way. So we know that this is not true. This all comes down to a marketing strategy of trying to polarize composers who want to get into music licensing and make it even more confusing. Because when we hear about these producers and these composers getting placements, they're not talking about how much money they're making. They're just talking about the placement that they got. It's very rare that you see in numbers how much money they're actually making. Now, I'm not saying that there is no money in it. There is. Of course there is money. Working with exclusive libraries is still music licensing. Working with royalty-free libraries is still music licensing. Saying that there's no money by selling your music in royalty-free libraries, we know that that is a lie. So when someone's starting in this journey of music licensing and they want to start earning some money, which is my whole messaging. My messaging is to start doing now something right now. Start today, man. There's no need to wait. There's no need to reach out to exclusive libraries right now, especially if you're just getting started, okay? If you still haven't uploaded your first track to a library, then you're just daydreaming. If you're not earning money right now, as you pursue your goals and dreams as a music composer with exclusive libraries, then what are you doing, right? You're still in research mode. My whole thesis and my whole messaging is get active, get busy doing something right now. And there's no better way than by joining royalty-free libraries. That's number one. Number two, there is money to be made. I have documented this here on the channel, specifically with subscription libraries, right? But if you're new to this, don't fall on the trap that you have to sacrifice one for the other. That is not true, man. You have to do both. But how do you start? Especially if you're a beginner. It's really stupid to go and approach an exclusive library or a sync library, like they call them, right? If you have no experience whatsoever. If you have zero experience, if you never uploaded a music track to a library before, it's really intimidating. If you don't understand metadata, if you don't understand rejection, if you don't understand many things, if you don't know how to mix your music, you're gonna suffer along the way. And a lot of people give up before they begin, okay? Because they're still in research mode and they're trying to believe messages like that don't do this because there's no real money. It's the equivalent of being an actor and saying only act in movies in Hollywood. Don't do theater. Don't do other things. It's the equivalent of this kind of things, man. Do everything. I get a little bit wind up about that because this is the overwhelm I felt in the beginning because I was consuming the same content. I was bombarded with the same messaging. Don't do royalty-free libraries. There's no real money. Somehow, that was the easiest way for me to start. And actually still making money to this day with old tracks. I just had a track, okay? that was purchased by ITV, okay, in the UK. Now, this is important to share here with you because this fellow composer and producer, his whole messaging is that you can't get TV placements when you sell your music on royalty-free libraries. I just had one yesterday. In fact, I did a short video about it. So we know that that's not true. And that's a big license. It's a broadcast license is what it's called. And you can still sell royalty-free music that is registered with a PRO, and you can still do the whole thing. You can go and sign up to TuneSat and follow up where your music is being played so you can collect your royalties. So all of this messaging of don't do this, only do that, is really bad. And we see this across all industries. I've spoken about this before. If we were in the fitness industry, it would be the same thing. If it was nutrition, it's the same thing. It's all these extremes. We need to have a little bit of more common sense, man, okay? It's not about one or the other. It's about both, all right? It's about both. Many composers and friends of mine do both. They do Pond5, they do Artlist, and they do exclusive libraries. They are the ones who are gonna tell you, you'd be stupid to sacrifice one over the other. Anyways, this is a quick video that I wanted to drop here for you, my friend. If you're new to this, download my free guide, link in the description. I'll see you in another video, my friend.